Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the quick daily tarot card reading for the zodiac sign of Cancer. So I have pre-shuffled the cards for you off camera, and I'm just going to shuffle the deck a little bit like this, and I'm going to pick some cards for you. So I'm getting the Five of Swords reversed. And this means that you could have had some pretty toxic argument or falling out with someone. Maybe you felt like your feelings were hurt. Maybe you've said things to each other that were quite painful. I think there is resentment. I think something was done in a very kind of unpleasant, hurtful, or toxic way. You could have been dealing with somebody who had their ego bruised from before, and they were overreacting. They were expecting you to be treating them the same way, almost like it was trauma response, something that triggered this negative reaction or overreaction on something that you said. And they could have treated you in a way that you did not deserve to be treated. Okay, the swords represent hurt and pain and words that are harsh, maybe inconsiderate to your own personal circumstances. Maybe somebody was rushing you to maybe have time for them or to decide what to do, and you were just wanting to take this slow, not because you don't like them, but because you don't know them that well and you want to get to know them. And maybe you could have pushed somebody away by maybe not being available to them, and they took this as a rejection. But is this usually this card, when it's like this, is when someone's being mean deliberately, like disrespectful, nasty, cruel, trying to control, trying to belittle, trying to be like the one who is always, saying what happens and when it happens and how it happens. But you did not want this. You wanted a harmonious connection with someone. So the reason for the conflict was, I would say, trauma response to something. And when it's reversed, it means you'll be healing that connection. You'll be making up. So this card is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so it means it wasn't the best time in life for neither of you to be either pursuing a connection or for things to be happening the way you planned them, the way you thought of them. I feel this was just, it was the right person, but the wrong timing. Also, I'm picking up that there could have been some other people getting involved in this, and maybe you wanted to kind of leave this for later when you have time for each other, like when there is no one else or nothing else that could be interfering or interrupting with your connection. So the will, in a way, is a good card, even if it's turned upside down. It means this whole situation, you leave it to the universe, you leave it to happen naturally, whether even if you have ups and downs and things are not always great, it's still part of the journey, it's still kind of part of the process. So when it's reversed means it wasn't the right time and things did not work out because they were not meant to work out in this particular way. Okay, the will, even if it's down, is a good thing because sooner or later it will turn back up. So when it's up, it means everything's aligning, everything's falling into place, and in the right timing everything will happen naturally, effortlessly, as as a natural kind of state of being. Okay, so don't worry even if something hasn't worked out perfectly, because if you have some clash with someone, things are being said, maybe some trauma has been triggered, you have the time to think and to consider what you need to change and what you need to heal in order the next time around, because the will represent cycles. So you go through a kind of down cycle, bad cycle. The next time when it goes up, you will know what not to do and what you should do. It's all about the healing process there. And I'm getting, look, this card is really cute. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the process of growing something, establishing something, being patient with something until it grows and matures and it gives you results. So, consistency, focusing, making your connection a priority, not listening to others, especially toxic people that are trying to put you down. It will make that connection grow and set roots, having roots and also flourishing and also giving you the rewards that you wanted to have. Okay, so I hope you like these readings and I hope they're resonating with you. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.